A noun is a person, place, or thing. A verb is usually a doing word. Simple enough to understand, and a good start for kids. But some parents have probably spotted from their children's work that it's not always that easy. Let's take a quick look at words that seem to be verbs but are actually nouns. Particularly that one. A doing word, to look, that makes sense as a verb, but this word is a noun. And there are two ways of spotting that the word look is a noun in that sentence. First of all, look at the word that is describing it. Quick. Now, quick is an adjective. If this was an adverb, the word would be quickly. And you wouldn't say, let's take a quickly look. So that's our first clue that the word look is a noun because it has an adjective describing it. But another clue is this tiny word that we ignore too often. The word a. A while ago it occurred to me that words like a and the are a signal that a noun is about to make a sudden appearance. Think about times where we use the word a. I am holding a marker. It's not too difficult to work out that marker is a noun. This is a wall. This is a sign. This is a pencil. The word a belongs in front of nouns. Now, sometimes we might squeeze an adjective in between. So I might say a red marker, but the word a really belongs with the word marker. So there's the word a, and it's right beside the word while. The word a belongs with while, so the word while is a noun. Here we have a signal. Signal must be noun, and our clue is that word a in front of it. Even noun is a noun. It has the word a in front of it. And now the last three words of that sentence, a sudden appearance. Does the word a belong with sudden or does it belong with the word appearance? If I take away the word appearance, I'm left with a sudden. About to make a sudden. Makes no sense. Sudden must be a describing word for something. It's a describing word for appearance. So if I remove the word sudden, we know that a belongs with appearance. The only thing we have to do is add the letter n to a to say an appearance, because the word appearance begins with a vowel. And so appearance is also a noun. So get your child to look out for words that seem to be verbs sometimes, but are not always verbs. You see, I can walk. That's a doing word. That would be a verb. But I can also go for a walk. And all of a sudden, that word walk has changed from being a verb into being a noun, because now I'm going for a thing. Person, place, thing. A noun. Even though the word halt can be a verb when it's a command, here it is a noun. We come to an abrupt halt, take away the word abrupt, it becomes a halt. And it's not just words like a, an, and the. We can have words like are, your, and my. Think about times when we use words like my, his, her, your, our, their house, your car, his school. All nouns that come after those words. So halt would be a noun after a word like an, but our fascinating chat, which sounds like a verb and often is a verb in this case because of the word are, it has become a noun. Not only that, the word fascinating is in there, which is a describing word, but it's an adjective describing word, not an adverb describing word, it's an adjective. My loud scream, the word loud gives us a clue, but so does the word my, and scream now becomes a noun. And your terrible writing, you could say, I'm writing a story. Writing would be a verb there. It's a doing word. It's an action. But here, we're talking about an actual thing. We're talking about your writing. And the word writing is also a noun. So words that seem to be verbs are not always verbs. Watch out for a, the, an, my, your, his, her, are, their. If those words are just before that word, then you know that word is going to be a noun. Work can also be a noun. And here's some work that your kids could do.